Last December in 2021, we received our first legacy offering as Parallel Church. We took our church vision for love and impact and put it into action by giving away the entire donation. The total amount collected was $139,267 and was designated to be distributed in 4 different areas. Locally to our Parallel Church sites communities, nationally to LifeLink Network, internationally to Esther Home in Africa, and finally to the expansion of My City Care. Locally, we chose to honor some of our frontline workers and first responders for the exhaustive efforts they had put out that year specifically and ongoing. Because of your generosity, we were able to take $34,816 and hand out specially selected gifts to 158 correctional officers, 100 AHS members, and 171 fire hall staff and PSCC dispatch workers in the Lethbridge area, as well as 33 AHS members in Taber, 142 first responders in Okotoks, and 10 first responders in Claresholm. The delivery of these gifts was visibly impacting to the receiving workers as we gave value to the work they do and gave them encouragement to know they were supported and cared for. Nationally, we were excited to be able to share an offering of $34,816 with LifeLink Church, whose vision is focused on building churches that advance the kingdom. With the money given, LifeLink was able to help contribute to the dream of River City Church in Lewiston, Idaho, to plant 30 churches by 2030. They were also able to help bless Lift Ministries' goal of breaking new ground in Pakistan. Because of your generosity, Lift Ministries will help develop leaders and churches in Pakistan. Internationally, we had the opportunity to connect with the Esther Home in Kenya and give them a total of $34,816. We were absolutely amazed at what they were able to do with those funds and how much of a difference they made in their community. With just this one donation, Esther Homes was able to build a new office, an extra room for the orphan girls, a new home for the housing manager, an extra 1-bedroom house, install drip irrigation on their farms, plant much more food for the girls and to sell in the markets, buy a year's worth of food for the Esther Home, give feminine hygiene products and bookmarks to over 400 young girls, hire a tutor to help pregnant girls keep up with their studies while out of school, and hire an extra social worker to help with outreaches. This is another example of how financial support can impact so many areas of a ministry, from meeting practical needs to planning for future growth and expansion. And finally, we were able to give toward the expansion of My City Care in both Alberta and British Columbia. With a total of $39,000, the funds were parted out to help the individual communities in their programs, as well as launch new locations. We were able to support Penticton My City Care as well as Calgary My City Care through ongoing mentoring and in the execution of their Shop of Wonders both last Christmas and the Christmas of 2022. My City Care Medicine Hat, Brooks, and the Gate Church in Lethbridge received startup packages, signage, donation bins, marketing materials, and staff support to ensure successful startups in their local areas and churches. Emergency hampers, hygiene, and clothing supported street store events in communities such as Brooks and Medicine Hat and Claresholm. We supported the Gates' first ever event, the Summer Fam Jam, with free food, event sponsorship, and volunteer support. We launched My City Care Medicine Hat's office and set them up with their own clothing racking and outdoor banners to be self-sustaining and run their very own street store events. We hired staff and covered production of resources and materials to increase organizational capacity, to equip and train new sites, and run My City Care programs within their own communities, including professionally created manuals for all of our seasonal campaigns, brand guides, social media packages, and press release templates. We produced our first ever My City Care Masterclass, invested in the production of staff skill development and training videos, and created new media-based content to assist in building awareness for our programs. With the generosity and care of those who participated in the legacy offering of 2021, we can see that our capacity to love all and impact the world expands exponentially when we come alongside each other. With the combined efforts of a few, imagine what we could do with 100% participation. If every person gave, even just a little, the possibilities are endless in changing the world.